Hey guys, Travis Merritt here. So pretty much how not to look like a rookie on the rower, part 2. So right when you probably start rowing, if you've mastered at least video 1, which is talking about the basic technique, you're gonna see the display here. Let me show you how to read the display so you're not just looking at a bunch of numbers that look like the matrix, that you kind of actually know what's going on. So predominantly when majority of you are you're gonna start out with just rowing. Now, here is what most commonly you may see on your display. If you don't see this display right here where it shows the time, your meters, or really your 500 meter pace, which we'll talk about in a second, how many meters you're done in strokes per minute, which again we'll talk about in a second, hit the change display button until you see it. Next, if it's not showing meters and it's showing calories, keep hitting change units until you see meters. Get to this one first. So what I'm going to do right off the bat is I'm going to do just at least a brief bit of rowing to kind of build some numbers up on here. Then I'm going to show you what everything really means. Okay, so right off the bat, when you first start rowing, I did about 20 seconds worth of rowing here. You're going to see a display of numbers. Let me explain what each one is. The top one here is pretty much your time. How long did you row? The second one is called your 500 meter pace. Look at 500 meters as kind of like the equivalence of quarter mile in running. This is just their standard metric that a lot of rowing, or when you're doing a lot of rowing, that you will predominantly use. Next, meters. How far you've gone. Finally, S over M stands for strokes per minute. In other words, how many times are you pulling the handles back to you and returning in 1 minute? Now, why is this really this important? In the very beginning, predominantly what you're probably going to be concerned about is this. How far you've gone or how long you've gone. 9 times out of 10, you might be concerned with that. But for those of you that, of course, want to go a step further, here's these two numbers. 500 meter pace, okay? Strokes per minute. Next, how fast are you going to hit 500 meters, which most rowing intervals are broken up in increments of 500 meters? And how hard are you having to work to do that? So here's kind of goals I like to give people. Let's say that you're trying to row 500 meters and you want to row 500 meters at say under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. In the very beginning, you may notice that you'll see a pace of say 230 and you'll see a strokes per minute, probably about 30 to 35 strokes per minute. That means you're doing a lot of reps, but not a lot of quality pulls. My first challenge to you is see if you can't keep your pace at a 230 or less, but decrease your strokes per minute from 30 to 35 to under 30. If you watch part 1 of the video, this really relates down to, are you now doing quality strokes and quality pulls versus quantity strokes? In other words, are you pulling harder or just pulling a lot? So usually, that's my first challenge to you. Oh, kind of reset itself. See if you can't get that 500 meter display at 1, try to get it as fast as you can comfortably for 500 meters, and then 2, see if you can't do that in as few strokes as possible. When you do that, you'll see that you actually will be pulling very hard. You're doing a very hard pull, but not doing a lot of them. And what the cool thing about that is, it leaves a lot of energy left in the tank, you get a better quality workout, and now, again, you can actually read the screen and kind of learn more about what it says. So guys, again, this is Travis Merritt from Rowlett Transformation Center. If you have questions, just let me know. In the meantime, take care, have a great workout, have an even better day, and I look forward to hearing all about it very soon.